They say in trading, you have a 50-50 chance of winning. Well, if that's true, why is 90% of people losing? Let's go deeper. Hey guys, so I got a good video for you today. It's been said, you can read on different websites for brokers that, you always have a 50% chance of winning. You have a 50% chance of winning. You have a 50% chance of losing. But I submit to you that that's actually not true. Every time you take a trade, the percentage is different depending on the context of the market. So if you've never heard of price action trading, or you don't understand what price action trading is, or actually this kind of may be my definition of price action trading. This may be a time where you actually write down the date and write down the time that you hear this, because what I'm about to share with you could very well be life-changing information. That doesn't happen too often. That doesn't come around every day. And I don't say that every day, but what I'm about to show you can make the difference in your trading. I hope it does make the difference in your trading. So I need to introduce you to Mr. Market Cycle. Every asset has a cycle. I do a video every Monday for the Bitcoin market cycle. There's a real estate market cycle. There's a stock market cycle. Everything has a cycle. So if you're trading at the wrong time, that 50-50 doesn't apply to you. So what we all need to do, especially new traders, is to wrap your mind around the market cycle. So let's learn what the market cycle is. So this is the classic market cycle that you're going to find on any trading chart. Anything that has candlesticks, you will find this market cycle. And the cycle is, you will have a trend, then there will be a trend break, then there will be a retest to a new high or low. After that, prices normally goes into a small range before reversing. That's the cycle. Then after reversal, it will start back at trend. We will be trending in another direction. So Mr. Market Cycle is trend, trend break, retest to a new high, low, small range, reversal. If you don't understand this here, it's going to be hard to win even at 50%. So let me show you why. A trend. Let's say we are trending up. It's a clear trend up. You decide to sell though. Your odds are not 50-50 in that situation. We're clearly trending up. So you're going against trend. You're counter trend trading. So when you hit that button at that moment, if the market is trending up and you take a sale, your odds are not 50-50. Your odds are probably more like 30-70, because you're counter trend trading. So if this trend is going up and you decide to sell, that is not a 50-50 trade opportunity or setup. Let's talk about a range. So the conventional way to trade a range is when it's at the top of the range, you sell. When it's at the bottom, you buy. You fade the range. But if it heads to the top and you feel like it's going to keep going, which it normally looks that way, and you take that trade as a buy up here, that trade is not a 50-50 setup. Again, you're kind of going against trend, because if you've watched it bounce up here 2-3 times, chances are it's going to bounce up there again and head back down. That's a range. So if you take a range setup at the wrong time in the wrong direction, your odds are not 50-50. Again, probably more like 30-70. That one may be on range. We may go 40-60, Please don't hold me to any of these numbers. Hope you're just getting an idea here. And that's the range. But on the reversal, you see this? I boxed this range up. Now let me go back real quick here so you can see this. You should have a trend break, a retest to a new high or low. If all that took place and then you enter into a small range, So you've watched this, you've watched the trend, you've watched the trend break, you've watched the retest of the new low, you've seen it go into a small range, and you boxed it up like I did over here. You boxed it up right here. This is the range. Then once we break out of this range, you can clearly see we're at the beginning of a new trend. My personal setup is right here, which I call a drop base drop. And then it happened again here. That drop base drop. There's 2 wins sitting right here. So now, because I understand the Bitcoin, excuse me, I'm about to say Bitcoin. Now, because I understand market cycles, my personal percent is not 50-50. Mine is more like 70-30, because I understand the market cycle, and I'm taking the right trade at the right time in the right context of a market cycle. And that's the difference between winning traders and losing traders. Traders who win consistently only take the money set up at the right time. And I can hand you any setup. This is just one trade setup. I can hand you, there's tons of trade setups that I know work right now. There's Fibonacci setups, there's retracement setups, there's, like I talked about earlier, fading the range. There's all kind of setups out there. But if you don't know when to take them, if you don't know when to pull the trigger, you still will struggle trading. You still will barely make 50%, probably more than less. You'll be losing money. But to turn that around, what you need to do is just simply learn Mr. Market Cycle. Get Mr. Market Cycle into your head, into your memories. Trend break, retest to a new high low, small range reversal. If you go to a chart right now, find a trend, start at the top or start at the bottom. If you're looking to go high, just start at the top, highest point, and find the trend. Then look for the trend break. Then see if it went lower than that trend was going. And then if it went into a small range, you know, like, oh, there's a new reversal coming up. There's a new trend coming up, and I'll be ready to take it. So test this out. Practice, and you will begin to see the market cycle is real. It happens over and over and over again every single day, and you can start to take advantage of market cycles to take good trades at the right time, to not just take your possible win percentage from 50-50, but you can go to 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. It's very possible. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed what I shared with you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, I use Pocket Options for my binary option trades. I'll put a link for them in the video, in the description. And if you have any questions, hit me up. I'm here to help and to be of service. So as always, this is JD, and I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye.